Oh, there you are. Hey guys, Bill here. Back with another one. As you can see, beautiful Oregon day out here. Summer day. Rain. Then the sun will come out. It'll rain a little more. Sun will come out. I guess for June, that's pretty normal. So I'm just sitting here. I've got a looks like a squirrel. I've got a camping trip coming up here in a few days. We're gonna hook the black truck up to my trailer here. We're gonna head to the coast for a week. And you know, although I've got everything I need in there, you know, I've got grills, I've got a Traeger, I've got all that stuff. I've been thinking, I've got some old Coleman, some lanterns, some old gas-powered lanterns, and some cook stoves, and I kind of been collecting these things. I just kind of about a year ran across one at a yard sale, you know, and then it just kind of, and now whenever I find one at a yard sale, I pick it up. I guess it's kind of one of them things that it brings back. I remember growing up camping, you know, those things. I just thought those were so cool, you know, the stoves and the lanterns both. So I just started picking them up, and I'll continue to pick them up until I get tired of it, I guess. But I buy them really super cheap. Like, let me show you what I just picked up. So we'll go over here. You guys ever seen a Moon Eyes bicycle? Apparently that was a limited edition back in the late 90s. So this is what I've got. I've got a couple that I picked up last year. None of them's been fired. I just picked up these 3 and this stove this week. I've got less than $15 in all of them. So like this guy right here, I just picked that up yesterday, and it's rough. I mean, the handle's about rusted through on it, but it's the red 200. I believe it's a 200A. Yeah, 200A. It's from 1970, but it's just pretty much a parts lantern, probably, more than likely. I only paid 50 cents for it, so you pay 50 cents for a lantern, you get a 50-cent lantern, you know? These here are both pretty clean. This one here, I believe, is 1972. And how you can tell, if you didn't know, on these lanterns, how you can tell the date on them, if you flip them over, and you'll see there's a 10, like this one here has a 10, and that's 72. So this was made in October of 72. So then I got this one here, and it was, what is that? November. Oh, that was like a little fuel. November of 61. There's a 61. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that one's got fuel in it. Let me get something to wipe my hand. So this one here was 1970. What was it? I can't say 3 or 5 of 70. So that'd be like May of 70. And then I got a stove here. And this is it's pretty clean. This is just how I found it right here. You know, and these are the stoves. You can turn them over right here. See if you can see it here. There's a 10 84. Now the older stoves, they won't necessarily be, you know, they might be stamped on the tank, or they might not. I've got one up there that's not even stamped, which would mean that it's that is right there. And that one's about a 53 model. So let's see what we can do with these things. Okay, so here we have a 226F, and this one here was from the 1972. And you know, it's, I guess they call this the large hat. I think I paid $5 for this one. Man, that's some funky smelling. I can smell that gas that's in it. Let's look down inside of it here and see what we've got. The tank is not bad. You can see the bottom of the tank. It's like a little bit of what appears to be a little bit of rust, but it's not flaky rust. But it does have a foul odor. Let's take the top off of it here. It's a dual mantle. The mantles are broken. Take the globe off. Let's see if this thing will even pressurize before we do anything. Oh, look at there, it won't. So I back it up, you know, loosen it, it won't do anything. So I'm kind of, can you see that? It won't push down. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe, wonder if that check valve is stuck or something. Pop that plunger out and look and see if we can see anything in there. So this has, that's a rubber. This should have, I would think this one would have had a leather plunger in it originally. So I wonder if somebody has rebuilt this. See if we can see anything down in here. So I'm thinking maybe, I mean, it's not the cleanest in the world, but it's not that bad. Thing is, I don't have a tool to get that check valve out of there. So I'm thinking I might just spray some brake cleaner or something down in there and let it set and see if it'll free that thing up while it's set, and maybe move on to the next one over there. Let's try that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hit it with some blaster, PB blaster. I think I'll let that soak. Set this aside. Set these parts aside. Set the globe over here. And we'll look at this other one here. Okay, this is the 1962 lantern. I think I paid $3 for this one here. Let's have a peek down in the... That one's not bad. That one's not bad. There's a little bit of surface rust right around the top of the cap there. But if you look down in there, see if we can get this where you can see it. So it's not bad. Let's pull the top off of this one. That one's a little tight. I can see one difference in these two. If you look at the chimney on them, I guess they call it. One of them is quite a bit taller than the other. So. Globe out of this one. Let's see. This is that one. That turns okay. See where. That doesn't feel too bad. Well, let's pop that out of there and look at the plunger on it. This cap leaves a bit to be desired. I don't think that'll seal. I'll pull the cap off of this other one, and we'll use that cap on this just to test it. Let's see if it makes pressure here. I hear it, it's not real strong. So it did make pressure. I think we'll pop that out of there and oil it. Well, that plunger is, there's no bad spots on it. The leather looks good. Put a little oil on it here. Let's have a look down in here. That looks good. What we'll do is we'll just drop a little oil on this. Just lightweight oil, like sewing machine oil. Actually, I use this on my sewing machine. All right. See this? They had this little hole right, there's a little hole right here where you oil it. They had that at the bottom, and it probably should be at the top. Whoever they are. Now then, let's... You know, this one might just fire off and go here. We'll put the cap back on it here. See, pump it a little bit. Looks like that check valve is sticking. Apparently that's how you can check your check valve, is you lay your finger over it. Wonder if I spray some brake cleaner or something down in there and let it sit, if that would free it up a little bit. We'll pull this back off and try it. We'll let that set a while. All right, so I sprayed some brake cleaner down in there, let it set, blew it out with air, or dumped it out, blew it out with air, sprayed a little PV blaster in there, let it set a couple minutes, did the same with it. So let's see if that might have freed that check valve up. First, I guess we need this guy in there though. I think that unstuck that check valve, so that's good. I'm hearing air. So I think we're gonna dump some fuel in this one, put some mantles on it. Okay, so let's dump some fuel in this before I burn those mantles in. That should be enough. That'll be enough to get her going if it's going to go. We'll let these guys do their thing, see what happens here. Okay, now this guy right here, I believe it's supposed to be pointed down. Let's turn it a few times. I guess I could have cleaned the globe, but I'll do that later. By golly, I think we have a working lantern. Well, I'm going to call that one a win. Now we'll set this to the side here. Set this one over to the side, and we'll just let it burn, see what happens. And we'll get started back on that other one over there. See if that check valve is freed up on it. So let's we'll do this. We'll just move this over here. I guess I need to put this guy on it, my nut on the top of it. It's not gonna be, I won't put it on there tight. All right, we'll set that. That's sitting right over there. Now then, let's get started back on this repair. All right, let's see if that we'll dump the PB blaster out of it. I think I'm going to take this outside real quick, spray it out with the brake cleaner, and slosh it around a little bit, and I'll be back. All right, let's give this another try. Alright, let's see. Yeah, man, that check valve is stuck. I don't know if that's, yeah, that check valve has to come out of that one, and I don't have the tool for that. But I do have another lantern over here that I haven't messed with, so let's mess with that one. That one goes to the side till I get the stuff to work on it. All right, this one here is it's a double mantle. It is a model 220K. And that one is 1979. So, let's that seems to work. Oh, that one's got pressure in it, so. And I've never messed with this lantern, so it's been setting for probably a year that I know of with me. It's got some old fuel in it. Ooh, that stinks. I think I'm gonna go dump the fuel out. And oh, that one has nothing. Oh. It might have something if I put the cap on it, huh? No, that feels like there's nothing there. Yeah. Oh, let's pull the hat off of it. I think that globe I got over there will fit this. First thing, we'll go dump the fuel out of this thing. All right, I dumped the fuel. Yeah, I got a can over there that I dump it into. Let's get the plunger pulled out of this one. You know, that leather doesn't look bad, it's just dry. Let's take a peek down in here. That looks nice and clean down there. So I'm going to try to just oil this thing up and see if I can bring it back. It probably should soak, but I'm impatient, so. I hear air coming out of it, so we'll just turn this around a few times here and work that needle back and forth in there. Yeah. Yeah, let's dump some fuel in this one and see if we can get it to fire off. The other one over there is still going strong. Hasn't even had a flicker. Okay. Got a couple more mantles here. We'll put some mantles on this. Well, you don't need to watch me do that again. I'll bring you back when I get them put on there. So I got them tied on and I'm doing a burn-in, as you can see. They're just about ready to go. Let's have a look at them here. Yeah, they look pretty good. I saw on YouTube where they'll do a burn-in and then these things will split on them before they ever even light them. So apparently the old, I guess they call them silk light, were a lot better mantles. There's another one out there, I believe it's called Peerless. I believe that's the brand. They're supposed to be pretty good. I'm going to order some of those. But this is all I had available to me right now. So this is what I've got now. So, all right, let's get this baby pumped up. Oh, that's a nice looking glow there. Well guys, I think we've got 2 working lanterns here. I think I'm gonna take these guys camping with me. I don't need them because, you know, the trailer, obviously the trailer's got all kinds of LEDs and stuff on it, but now this one here, I don't know if you can pick, well, I didn't clean the globe on that one, so that might be part of it. This one here seems like a brighter light to me, this one on this side. So another day I'll get those other 2 out. That red one over there, I think it's going to be a parts lantern. I mean, I don't have a glow. I guess I could try and see if I can get it to work. Yeah, I might do that one day. Just See, just for shits and giggles, just to see if I can. See if it'll still work as bad a shape as it's in. Because actually the one in the box right next to it there, that box right there next to that red one, that's actually the same lantern. It's just a red version of it, or I'm sorry, a green version of it. So but it's a lot cleaner. Yeah. So this is $3. I paid $3 for this one. And that's a really nice little lantern right there. It's exactly the same one. It's just a green version. This one here is a 1981. So that one there will burn too, I can guarantee it. Then I've got this guy over here that I picked up, still in the original box from, it was bought at Western Auto. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Western Auto, but they used, it was like a, I guess kind of like a sporting goods slash just different stuff store back in the day. They were real popular back in the 60s and 70s. This one actually has a striker on it. It actually, I saw a little spark in there. And I've never touched this one here either. Yeah, that one has nothing there. So that's going to be for another day. This one, I think this one was 1962. So anyway, there you have it. We got a couple of working lanterns. I think we're going to call this one done. I'll probably have to get me a tool to pull that check valve out of that other one over there. But I'm just going to keep buying them as long as I can get them for $5. Hell, that whole shelf will be filled with them eventually. I just think they're cool, that's all. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, give me the thumbs up or thumbs down. No, please don't do a thumbs down, but I prefer the thumbs up. But if you want to, you know, whatever. At any rate, I appreciate everybody watching. I'm trying to just change things up. I don't want to do the same thing. I still got the motorcycle projects, and I'll get back to those at some point. Got my old truck project. I've got my eye on a couple of camper shells for it. That's probably going to be a big deal, and I'm going to pull that in here in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to start working on that. And then when I find the camper shell, I'm going to go ahead and do that. But anyway, enough of that. You guys, I appreciate you watching. You guys take care. Again, like, subscribe. Till next time. See ya.